So number 5, I have put Jackbox Party Pack 5. And if you are aware of any of the other previous Jackbox games, they are essentially party games that you play on your phone. This one brings in new game modes. My personal favourite is Patently Stupid, a game where players pitch idiotic inventions to solve pretty crazy problems that are quite out there. And Mad vs City, which is a robot rapping game. You get a sick robot to rap against another sick robot, destroying them in the process with your sick disses. It's basically a diss track simulator. How can you say no to that? And the other game modes, I played them with a smaller group of people, so I may have missed their potential, and I feel like with a full house they would probably be a lot better, but unfortunately didn't play them with a full house, so I have to go off my own experience. And they just didn't live up to the standards set by the 2 other game modes. And not much else to say apart from thank God that I was reminded about this, because I completely forgot I had played it, and I almost had to put Battle for Azeroth and Fallout 76 on this list, and they are Battle for Azeroth, massive disappointment, and Fallout 76, well, you can just go check out the On the Fence for that. Oh, you cheeky plug there. At number 4, we have Pit People. Pit People is another game which I completely forgot came out this year, and thank God for that, because the other 2 would have made this list, well, one of them, and that would have been pretty grim. So yeah, this game, simple mechanics, easy to learn, grid-based movement, all that jazz. Not really much to say because didn't really play it much, because someone was too busy having a job. Right, Hans? Bloody contributing to society, responsibilities. What are you doing? We're supposed to be playing games, Hans. What are you doing? This is all your fault. What are you doing, Hans? Why? Why did you leave me, Hans? We need to go back to Pit People. Hans, we need to play Pit People again. What are you doing? Hans, what are you doing? You know what, while I am on this rant, I'm going to redirect my rant towards the ice cream drug dealer man who keeps on bloody coming around in the middle of winter. You don't hear him during summer. What the hell is he doing? Is it any more obvious? Stop bloody coming around when I am recording stuff, and oh my God, every time I opened Audacity to record something, there's your music right over the top of what I'm saying. What the hell are you doing? It is 1:30. It is freaking cold outside. No one's going to buy your ice cream. You were there for literally 5 minutes. You didn't sell a single cone. It's obvious you sprinkled them with cocaine. What are you doing? Anyway, back to what I was supposed to be doing. At number 3, we have A Way Out. And during the Game Club episode, there's another cheeky plug, please put that link there. I really enjoyed it. Story was good. The ending was a bit predictable, but because of the setup, it is a bit obvious that you're going to head into conflict with the other player. Just because that's what the creator does. He sets it up, and it was a great journey nonetheless. Apart from the driving sequence, that was not great. But other than that, it's all Hans's fault again, because the character selection really hampered our ending, with each other wanting the other to win in the final battle. But for a more complete rundown of what I think, it's better to go see the Game Club episode on A Way Out. So there's another plug, but they like again. And for my number 2, the coveted number 2, I have Far Cry 5. And I have to say the last Far Cry game I played was Blood Dragon, so I missed the whole Far Cry 4 and Primal thing. So wasn't too sure how this was gonna go, but I didn't have much interest in 4 and Primal, and I initially didn't have much interest in this game. And I have to say, it's taken me by surprise. It made me question why I had no interest in this game. Because the game is very beautiful. It looks amazing. The story is pretty out there, but that seems typical of Far Cry these days. Going in, start off trying to arrest the cult leader, and then bam, full out war with the cult. Doing the whole taking territory from the cult, blah blah blah. You know how it is if you played 3. I assume it was the same in 4. Fun, FPS, doesn't take itself too seriously. You can play with a friend and co-op, dick about, annoy each other. Oh, what's that? We're going to stealth this stronghold? Oh no, I set off an alarm. Uh-oh, sorry Hans, my bad. Yeah, it's all your fault, Hans, though. So I feel like it's a bit obvious that a lot of my games from my top 5s over the year have come from Game Club, and that is because, hey, I'm old-ish. No, I'm not really that old. But I've just lost interest in new releases. I've seen too many things, man, too many things. So many Fallout 76s, so many No Man's Skies. But anyway, back on to the scheduled programming, and that is my top spot, the slightly more coveted than the number 2 spot, 2 Point Hospital. I haven't actually played like this type of game before. The closest I think I've come is like the management aspects of Civ and Total Wars, but I don't know if they are, a 1-to-1 comparison, since this is like a pure, hospital management game. We bit skeptical going into it, but the gameplay is easy enough to pick up, and you can just play through the whole game without having to dive deeper into the mechanics. But later levels do benefit from, learning more advanced ways of dealing with things, and there's so much stuff hidden underneath the top layer that it's unreal to think of how silly this game can be at times, and I think that just makes this game even better. This is another case where I said a lot of great stuff about it in Game Club. There's another cheeky plug, and you might as well put the link on it now. And with DLC just being released, I'm more than likely to play more of it, and I encourage people to play it because it is just a fantastic game. It's hard to believe, but that's my list. And I played more than 5 games this year. More than 5. I feel like that's a personal record out of like the last 3 or 4 years, however long we've been doing this.